Before you skip to the Monk Rush, drop a like and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome back to Full Deck Gaming. This is Last Nugget Standing here with Slimeball, and today we are going to show you how to completely dominate your opponent with a Monk Rush in Age of Empires 2.
Hey, it's Slimeball, and I will be conducting the Monk Rush and defending against the future Scout Rush that's going to happen in like a couple minutes. This was a really fun gameplay. It went a lot of back and forth between us. So if you look at the score here, Last Nugget is kicking my ass in the early game. It's actually pretty bad. I did not have a good start, and when I'm trying to go to a fast castle, it was not good. So he actually took full-on advantage of that and hit me with the Scout Rush to really slow down my eco. Now, before you skip ahead to when the Monk Rush actually happens, go ahead and slap that like button if you enjoy any part of this video, and consider subscribing if you're new.
Yeah, so my whole idea was to get some scouts over before your Monk Rush, because I knew all your resources were going to be going towards monks. And I would say I was a little slower. I was a little slower getting my scouts over there.
You didn't. This was our first game of the day. I didn't tell you what strat I was going for.
Yeah, but you were the Aztecs, and they do have overpowered monks.
Yeah, you knew something was up based off my
We've played in the
score.
past against the Aztecs, and it's been brutal.
See,
you know you got either the...
I do some really sus strategies all the time.
We've got our secret law that you don't use Eagle Scouts against each other because it's just so overpowered.
Yeah, I try not to be mean and bully Last Nugget when we play this game. It's not as fun. Like, if that makes sense. I don't like just using straight up meta strategies because it takes away from all the versatility of the game. I like using different teams, different strategies, different unit choices. It makes it more of an interesting game. Speaking of interesting, you see how I didn't wall this up? Yeah, don't do that. Make sure you wall off completely, especially in front of your gold, because that's not going to go well for me in like 2 minutes.
So you're already going to Castle Age. That was a decent Castle Age time.
And
I should have moved these scouts up now.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're sitting there.
One in front of my base. You've got 3. You're waiting for 5, but you really should have gone with 3 plus your starting scout.
There was really no point in waiting for 5. Yeah. I could have just sent them up.
Plus,
you're probably wasted a minute and a half.
Oh, at least.
Game time.
Let's see. You're gonna
but
get.
But you still didn't wall up. You didn't wall up there still, so
no.
That was really useful to me. Here I split them up into 2 separate groups, and I was hotkeying them around your base.
Yeah, so 18 minutes is when you finally hit. I'm already outputting monks. You hit it 18. Why does that happen? You hit it 18 minutes, and I've already got monks queued up. You are tearing apart my town right now. So I'm.
Yeah, I felt pretty good here.
I'm countering with spearmen. I'm quick walling. Oh, I forgot to mention, I had already walled off my wood, knowing full well when his score was way ahead of mine that he had military. So I was already prepping for that, walled off my gold, and now he's using hit and run techniques to kill my people, essentially. So here, go.
Here I see all these monks coming in, and I'm just gonna rush them because I know monks are like 2 or 3 hits. So I was like, it'll be worth, if I have to kill these scouts in order to get those monks, it would be worth it because, you know, the payoff is just way better.
So that was a good choice, except for the fact that you did it right under my town center.
Yeah,
you could have tried to draw them away.
It was a sacrifice I was willing to make. I don't really know about drawing monks away. I feel like they don't really run towards people.
If I micro them, you're fine, but if I don't, I'm kind of screwed. So you've got a ton of villagers on wood right now.
At this point, I was trying to defend, and I should have built more farms. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah. Let's see. You're looking at 27 villagers, 7 are on food, 12 are on wood. You need like 12 on food and 7 on wood. You flipped them there. That would help dramatically.
I was a little too focused on the Scout Rush. I was probably queuing up villagers, and I never took them off wood.
Okay.
As the Scout Rush was happening.
That makes sense. It's understandable, but not excusable. Okay, you hit Castle Age, and you're coming after me. I have to put pressure on you somehow, so I'm sending over my spearmen to be lambs for slaughter.
It's a good delay, though.
I mean, not really. You weren't attacking. You were building up your army still.
At this point, there was a huge score difference, so I was pretty confident. And I know in the past I've fought you with, and I have not fought you with an army of 10, and it turns out you had like no army. So I was like, let's go. It's probably just a few monks. So I push any second now for a second time, because I did cripple you for a bit there, but you're doing fine.
I think you're waiting to get. Well, actually, you're not getting long swordsman. You should be getting crossbowmen and long swordsman right now, if you want to really put the pressure on. Now, right now, you are about to see the power of Aztec monks. I've been researching stuff, I think, this whole time. So, monks are looking at 55 health. And I'm going to micro and use your army to kill your army.
Yeah, right off the bat, you convert at least 3 guys, which is like 30% of my army. So, and there's another 2 right there. So now I just have those men-at-arms. I did not play. I played this terribly, but your monks, there's so many of them.
Yep. So they're all on cooldown. They were on cooldown right now.
And there it is. That army's gone. Like that. You brought them. For some reason, I brought them under the town center. They would have died anyways.
Or they're mine now.
And then you heal them back up, and now you just start pumping out monks. I mean, probably you got a.
Oh yeah, I'm coming for you.
You got 2 monasteries.
One for research and one for monks.
You got the upgrade to get my buildings. That really screwed me over.
Redemption, by the way, is one of the best things you can research for your monks. Of course, I don't have convert other monks, but here we are now.
So my military buildings were my main defense, which was a mistake. They should have been on the backside, and I should have put more houses on the front. So this gave him easy access to start converting my archery range, my stable, and my barracks. And once those are gone, my town center was basically useless, and my farms were, because he's going to start pumping out units right there.
Yep, I took your scout.
It would have taken me a lot of it would have taken me a lot of time to
Hello, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, human sacrifice? Come on, come on. You're mine now.
What a waste. What a waste.
You see, when this happens, I'm building an army without spending resources on that army, which is huge. Like, it's essentially taking away his villagers or idling them without actually having to idle them. Now I've got 2v1, a 2v1 to a 2v1. You see here, I now own the front of his base. He can't push this. 8 monks, it's untouchable. I'm researching the Imperial Age so that I can get theocracy. Taking your villagers now. Essentially, the front of your base is completely useless.
So it had taken me a second to realize you did take those buildings. So I was only making I think long swordsmen at this point. I can't tell what they are.
Yes.
Yeah, they're long swordsmen. And I had only built an extra barracks on the right side. No extra archery ranges or stables, which totally could have helped.
So your entire output is just militia, or the militia line, I should say. And now I took your barracks.
There's that archery range. That should have been up 20 minutes ago. With how much wood I have? Probably you have, I assume.
How much wood do you have?
Yeah, I have plenty of wood. It took me way too long. 1,700 wood is more than enough to build an army, especially with, you know, the gold and
your resources are stockpiled and you are not outputting anything. I am, out of your building, so. See, this is the only spot in your base that has any sort of usefulness. I think you could have expanded right out here, gotten more farms down, and produced more food, because you're kind of low right now. So there's not much you can do. Zotel warriors. Now, what you could have done is, when you produce a unit, garrison them inside, because right now I've got 7 monks, 8 monks outside of your barracks, right? So anything that's going to happen is you're going to produce one at a time, and then I'm going to convert. See?
I don't know why he's going that way.
Yeah. See, now you've got 2. I've hit Imperial Age. I'm pretty sure you dropped the Surrender Hammer right about now. I overtook you in score. And, yep, there it is.
Yep, there it is.
So, right about the time I passed you in score, without a military even, it really took you out of the game. I think it was a little premature. Personally, I think you could have grown a little bit more and expanded some. But you're kind of starved for resources, and you know it.
I felt cornered.
Well, you were. There was not much to do. Maybe with that much wood, you could have started going for fish. That might have been one of your best choices.
Yeah. Well, that is definitely how you successfully do a monk rush against a scout rush too. So I feel pretty bad.
Hey, I didn't even have to produce any military units. I used your own army against you, which is kind of a savage move. So, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe, share this video, comment, let us know what your favorite strategy is. All that extra YouTuber bullshit that all the videos say are supposed to help. Prove them right, people.
PewDiePie. PewDiePie.
What else beats the algorithm? COVID-19.
Oh, you can't say that.
COVID-19, Mr. Beast.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Tfue? Minecraft. Even though this is a completely different video game.
Right. League of Legends, Blitz GG, Professor GG. That was our last video that did well. Alright, thank you for sticking around, and we will see you on the next one.